We're back with a familiar face. We got Werls from Hoops All In, and today we're gonna do a draft, a 10-man draft, where we are drafting players who averaged under 20 points per game this season. So 19.9 points and lower, and everyone's eligible. If you played 4 games this season and you want to take that person, then go for it. Um, Now we to figure out how the draft is going to work. Someone will get the first pick, and then whoever doesn't get the first pick will get second and third, and then it'll go back every other, so fourth and fifth. But we're gonna do random. We're gonna just ask Siri who's gonna get. So pick a number 1 or 2. I'm gonna let you pick, and then I'll ask, and I will show.
Okay. One.
Pick a random number between 1 and 2. It is 2. I don't know if you can
Oh,
see that.
okay.
So
I should
I
have picked
get
two.
first,
All right, no problem.
and you get second and third, and then I will come back and I will get fourth.
Okay.
Um, I have thought about this a little bit, so I do know who my first pick is going to be, and it's got to be the man who is cooking your Knicks right now. Tyrese Halliburton is going to be one of my starting guards
Of
for my
course.
first pick.
Of course. Why am I not surprised? Okay, Tyrese is doing, the Knicks dirty this postseason. Obviously, we'll talk about that on the Hoops All In episode. But
Yep.
since you're picking offense, I got to counteract with defense. I'm going to counteract with Mikal Bridges from
Okay.
the New York Knickerbockers.
All right.
All right, you said I get
Not
third.
a bad pick.
All right, and you said I get third pick as well.
Yep. Third is yours as well.
Since we also got to talk about a guy who's cooking in this year's playoffs. He was the guy that was traded from the New York Knicks to Minnesota. That will be the big man down below, Julius Randle. Yeah, we looking real strong at that 3 and 4 position so far.
Okay. For my fourth pick, I gotta go defense, and I gotta get the defensive player of the year in Evan Mobley, who Tyrese
Mm.
Halliburton also just eliminated from the playoffs. Not sure if he's gonna be my 4 or 5 yet. We'll
Mhm.
see, but I like that. I like Hallie and Mobley. Fifth pick is yours.
Okay, I like this. All right, I'm gonna go with a guy who also just got traded, whose nickname is Playoff Butler, who shows off big time when the brights are at the lightest. Number, what's his number again for the Golden State Warriors? He changed the new number. Yeah, number 10, Jimmy Butler the third officially. So I'm gonna go with Jimmy Buckets. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I think for my next pick, ooh, I'm stuck between two. I feel like you might steal this guy, but I'm gonna double up. Mobley is gonna play my 4, and I'm gonna get Chet Holmgren to play 5 right next to him.
That's a
We
good
got
one.
we got some offense down low and some more defense.
Okay.
Where my big men are pretty much set for my starters.
Okay. I like that. I like that. Okay. Not bad. All right. Well, for me, since you're gonna pick a center, let me also pick a center slash forward. I'm gonna go with the offensive talent who plays for the Mormons up in West. That will be Mr. Laurie Markkinen.
Okay, all right. Okay. The guy that I was debating between Chet and this guy last round, who I thought you might have looked at, you didn't take, so I've got to take him, and I've got to go my Boston Celtic, Derek White,
Okay, I'm not mad at
to
that.
play my other guard position.
No, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I like Derek White. Okay. All right. Hmm. We definitely need like a true center to kind of counteract whatever Mobley is gonna bring to the table on the defensive side. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick the center from the Miami Heat, and that is Mr. Bam Adebayo. Had a down year, but we know what he's capable of. So Bam, come
Okay.
over to the side.
All right, all right. Um, Still one of the best defenders in the league, most versatile defenders. I like it. And I gotta get someone to round out to play my small forward pretty much. And I think I'm gonna go. I'm stuck if I go with more offense or if I just hanker down on the defense from my front court. I think I'm gonna go defense, and I'm gonna go Amen Thompson to play my small forward position.
Not mad at that. Not mad at that. Okay, okay. All right. We need some firepower off the bench now.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna select the guy who's been in the league for a little bit. He plays for the Chicago Bulls, the European Frenchman. I'm gonna go with Nikola Vucevic, baby. Mr. Double Double himself, 18 and a half points and 10 rebounds. So Nikola, get on his team. So I'm pretty solid with my,
Okay.
my forwards.
I kinda like where you were going. I kinda wanna get some more scoring off the bench. I think I'm gonna go.
Mm,
This is my first guy off the bench. Ooh, I'm gonna go with Anthony Simons.
Okay. That's a good pick. That's a good pick. All right.
Alright.
Well, since you're going with Anthony Simons, I still haven't really picked like a true guard. So I'm gonna pick Anthony Simons' teammate. And that is Mr. Shaden Sharp.
Okay. Alright. Um, alright, so Anthony Simons, one of my guards. I think next I'm gonna take this guy got hurt, didn't play too much, but was pretty promising this year and last year. The Atlanta Hawk, Jalen Johnson, I think is gonna be my backup four.
Okay. Okay, I like that. I like that pick. Okay. Hmm. I need another shooter. I like to spread the court, I like to spread the floor, and like I said, we're very, very deep at the three position. We're gonna get even more deeper. He is from my Brooklyn Nets, Mr. Cameron Johnson. Get over here, buddy.
Okay, all right. Cam Johnson. All right, so this is my eighth pick. I'm thinking that if we're going based off of this year, I think I'm gonna take your Nick OG Ananobi to play my
Okay.
other forward position.
Not bad, not bad. I like OG. Very solid.
Mhm.
All right. Like I said, I'm very, very good deep at the point guard position. I mean, not point guard, the forward position. So let me go with a little guard play, if you don't mind me. And this might shock a lot of people, but hey, this guy is very promising. He used to be a former Nick, and now he plays for the team up north. Yo, Manuel, quickly come on over here.
Okay, all right. Um, I think um I'm stuck between because there are some guys that are still up here that I feel like it is criminal that it looks like some of them might not get drafted. I don't know though. I think I gotta get a little bit more scoring to come off my bench. Someone that we've got a lot of defense, but he can just come in and be a good scorer, and he's gonna play my backup two alongside Anthony Simons. I'm gonna take Desmond Bain.
Okay. I like that. I like that. I like that. Oh, I still can't believe I haven't done this. Like you said, it is very, very criminal. I gotta go with another big man who was a double double machine out of the Sacramento Kings,
Okay,
Domantas Sabonis.
yeah, that was one of the guys I was like, man, he's not gonna get picked, but all right. So this is my last pick. This is my center. And now I gotta determine. I've got a lot of defense in my starting front court. Do I want to go? there is a former all-star that is still here, but I don't know how much he would fit with my current team, so I don't think I'm gonna take him. And I am gonna take another former or not former, another Celtic in Porzingis to be my backup five.
Okay. I like it. Yeah, Porzingis. Okay. Hmm.
Or do you have a full team, or is this your last pick?
I think. Let me see how many people I picked. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Yeah, that's I'm done. 10. So yeah.
Okay. All right. So we have our full teams, our 10-man rosters. We are going to read them out, and we could talk about our teams a little bit, give a little bit of a story of why we picked these players, maybe say if someone is better than the others, and then ultimately we'll let, anyone who watches this decide as well what they think about our teams. And then we'll say some players that I think that were notable that got snubbed, didn't get drafted. And you know what? I might as well do that. Some guys that could have been drafted. For guards like Drew Holiday, Andrew Nemhard, um, the sixth man of the year, and Peyton Pritchard. Um, I think we got a lot. I think we got a lot of the guards. There were some older guys like Clay Thompson, Russell Westbrook that were left off.
Mhm.
But some forwards, we left some good forwards up there. Josh Hart, Scotty Barnes. You said you took Markkinen, I think. So
Mhm.
Markkinen is not, but like a Devin Vassell, Michael Porter Jr. left up there. And then some of the bigs that we were left, this is where I think we left the most talent. Jared Allen, Zubac, Miles
Yeah.
Turner, Alperen Sengun was left.
Yeah.
Nas Reed, Rudy Gobert, Jalen Duren. There were definitely some guys that I didn't expect to go undrafted, but when you look about fit and team, I think it makes a little bit of sense of why some of these guys went undrafted. But
Yeah. Oh, John Morant too. I was
is
thinking.
Ja under 20?
No, yeah, he is under 20. Yeah, I think his stats this season. You remember he had a down year. I think he's 18.3 points per. Yeah, eighteen
Let me
point
see
three.
real quick because
Shit, if that's the case, yo, can I
that's a
go?
fumble. That's a fumble I would have taken.
Yeah.
No, he averaged 23 this
Oh, he
year.
did. Oh, I thought it was
I knew
18.
he had a
Okay.
down year, but I didn't think it was that much. But
Then why the fuck? Oh, not never mind. This is in the playoffs. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong stat. My bad. My
okay,
bad. Yeah,
all
it's
right,
18 point. I was my bad. All right, yeah.
yeah. All right. You want to read off your team?
Yeah, so this is my team. So I got Mikal Bridges from the Knicks, Julius Randle from the Timberwolves, Jimmy Butler from the Warriors, Laurie Markkinen from the Jazz, Bam Adebayo from the Heat, Nikola Vucevic from the Chicago Bulls, Shaden Sharp from the Trailblazers, Cam Johnson from the Nets, Emmanuel Quickly from the Raptors, and Mr. Demonis Sabonis from the Sacramento Kings. Excuse me.
You're
Sorry about
you're
that.
lacking some guard play over there. You got a lot of wings.
Yeah, but listen, we're in a positionless NBA now.
Uh,
Nobody really plays. So Manuel quickly can bring up the ball. Cam Johnson's is capable of bringing up the ball. Even Randall's capable of bringing up the ball. So we don't really need. We like. I'm big into the guard play / forward. So that's why I went there.
okay. Yeah, I think your team's got some good positional versatility. I think my team beats you though.
Mm.
But let's see.
I,
So my
I don't know, but
starters.
the guards, man. You got troubles with the guards and the wings.
So my starters are Tyrese Halliburton, Derek White, Amen Thompson, Evan Mobley, and Chet Holmgren. And then
Okay.
off the bench, we got Anthony Simons, Desmond Bain, OG Ananobi, Jalen Johnson, and Kristaps Porzingis.
Okay. I like that starting five. All right.
My guards maybe lack a little bit of defense, I will say, between Hallie, Anthony Simons, and Desmond Bain. But we got some guys like Derek White and Amen. OG can play a little bit of guard if they need to guard some of those guys. But you don't have a lot of guards that my guards need to worry about anyway.
Yeah,
So
but
I feel pretty all right.
we got a lot of forwards and guards that the forwards who can play the guard position that We got height and strength advantage. So for me, just to play, devil's advocate, I could pretty much start anybody at the guard, but I'm gonna go with quickly because he's shorter.
Okay.
Number two for the shooting guard position, I'm gonna go with Ken Johnson. He is a knockdown shooter.
Okay.
Three, I'm gonna go with Julie. Let me. You know what? Let me skip that. Center would be Sabonis.
Okay.
Four, I would like Bam because again that defense.
Okay. Yeah, double
And
bigs versus double bigs.
yep, I'm stuck between Bridges or Butler. Butler gives a little bit of more of that offensive fire punch, so I'm gonna go with Butler, and then everybody else come
Okay.
off the bench. Yeah,
All right. When you read out your starters like that, it's not as bad, I guess, as I thought. But because like I don't know. I don't want to just go like based off, comparing players straight up because it's not like my point guard's guarding your point guard or anything like that.
mm-hmm.
Any in the NBA anyway. But I don't know. I mean, I think I might have more of the upper talent, like name wise, maybe. Um, I do still think I would pick my team, but maybe we just gotta let and see what people would think about our teams.
Well,
That
of course you pick your team. It's your team.
I'm just saying, you reading off your starters. I think my starters can take yours.
All right,
And
but here's the thing. How you gonna guard? You're gonna get tired at the shooting guard, the 2 and the 3 positions. We very deep and loaded there, even our centers. Cause we got still Vucevic could come off the bench, Malloy Markin can come off the bench, Bridges.
I
I
got
mean,
OG Porzingis and Jalen Johnson off the bench from my
I,
front court.
I'll take Bridges, I'll take Randall, I'll take Markkinen, I'll take Sabonis, man. We deep, even Shaden Sharp too. Shaden Sharp could also play the point guard position as well.
See,
So
Sabonis is good, but I'm picking Chet and Mobley are going to be able to handle Sabonis, man.
I don't know about that. Sabonis is a double machine, man. Chad, his skinny legs can't handle. He can't handle Sabonis because Sabonis, well, from what I heard, is one of the strongest guys in the league. He's up there
He's
with
a
like Ali.
bruiser, but he does
Yeah,
a lot of handoffs at the top of the key where he not even in the paint like that. He's trying to score, but
and that's why we give it to.
rebounding, you definitely have the upper hand
Oh
from
yeah.
just from a Sabonis standpoint.
Mhm.
Um, a Sabonis and Julius Randle standpoint, probably better rebounders than like Chet and Mobley, but and rebounding's a good a big part of the game. So I don't mind that argument, but we'll just have to see what people think. I mean, again, I think we did pretty well though. Again, there were some names that were left off, like former All Stars like Scotty Barnes and Sangoon, Drew
Mhm.
Holiday, but I think we picked what we needed pretty well.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. It was a good draft from the both of us. I like it.
All right, yeah.
Mm.
That'll do it. Again, thanks for Werls for coming on and doing this. I think it was a fun time, doing it's first time doing a draft versus each other, whether it's on this or the Hoops All In channel. But
Mhm.
make sure you go and follow him. I'll put his personal channel in the link too. And we'll have our Hoops All In episode coming out either tomorrow or Monday from when you're seeing this. But that's
These
it.
damn Knicks, man. These damn Knicks.